So today, I'm back at Red Rock Harley Davidson. Why? Because I'm gonna take a live wire out, a 2020, and take it for a ride. So let's go check it out.
This one doesn't make much noise.
What's going on, guys? I'm Ryan over at Red Rock Harley Davidson here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
So what are we looking at here?
Here we got the 2020 Livewire Harley Davidson. It's the first all-electric motorcycle by Harley Davidson. You saw it on the long way up, riding it all the way from South America all the way up to LA. These things are super fun, super fast, 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds, and you get about 145 miles on a charge. So perfect commuter bike, totally fun. Come test ride it. Come buy one and come have fun on one of these things.
Sounds great. Is there, are they making anything else for it? Can you get like a windshield or anything like that for it?
So they've started making a bunch of different upgrades. You can upgrade all the little, gizmos and doodads on it.
Trick it out.
Yeah, and the way that this technology is progressing, I can't imagine that it will be anything short of like aggressive as far as what comes out for these bikes and the different technologies for it. So I'm excited to see.
Can you charge it at any of the...
Yeah, so it has, you can charge it at any EV location, so any EV charging station, it has a port for that. It also has a 110 outlet, so you can plug it right into any wall, ride it to work, plug it in at work, park it at the EV station.
So are you charging with the 220, or are you doing the 110 through here?
You can do both of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
both so you're gonna do a fast charge.
Yeah, both of your charging ports are right here. So you have both the EV and the 110 hookup. Your 110 hookup sits right here, and well, it's not in there right now. We got it hooked up to the wall, but it rests right in here in this compartment.
How long does it take to charge? If it's completely dead, on a fast charge, how long would it take?
On a fast charge, I believe you're looking at about an hour, an hour plus.
And then what's a slow charge? Is that overnight?
Yeah, you want to do that overnight. Yeah, to get from 0 to a full charge, you'd want to do it over 6 hours.
So if somebody drove, let's say you drove 40 miles to work.
Yeah.
If I plug it in at work, I have no problem by the time I get off work to be able to ride back home.
Yeah, you should be pretty good. So that's kind of what it's perfectly for. Is quick 50 miles, and if you want to plug it in, you can. If not, you'll still make it back.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you have the way to do it, I don't know if anyone's seen the documentary, but they rode it all the way from the bottom of Chile all the way up to LA. They had it all run on solar, and they were hooking it up to their solar. I know a guy that bought one of these, and he's got a whole solar hookup on his van, and he likes to kind of be off the grid, so he parks it out wherever he's at. If he's way out in the boonies, plugs it into his solar, rides it into town to pick up his groceries and stuff like that. Sips back.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to get some saddlebags and stuff.
Yeah, you can get. Yeah, he's got it all set up. He's got a little compartment right here.
That wouldn't be bad. It'd be good for if you're off roader like that.
Yeah, if you're like trying to do off the grid and you got a little solar hookup, this is the way to go.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you for your time today.
Thank you
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Thanks for coming by.
And then we're gonna take a ride on this puppy, and we're gonna see
let's
how it
go.
is, and I'm gonna let you know how I like it.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, guys. Ready to go. Okay.
Not bad. It's pretty good. It's got a lot of power. First time I kind of just barely opened it, about threw me off the back of the seat. So it's definitely quick. It's a little different. It's got the foot pegs that are way back versus riding a touring bike. So you got your feet are back a lot farther. And he's right. You want to grab the clutch and you want to be able to shift it. And none of those are here. So that's different. A little different. But I mean, overall, it was a pretty fun bike. It'd be great for riding in the city. That would be the great place. I don't think it'd be really good if you were going to go a long ride on it, but if you were running around the city or taking it to work or something like that, I think that would be a great ride.
2 thumbs up.
So today we checked out that electric bike. You know, it was quite a ride that I had on that. It was pretty good. You know, it was fast, really fast. So we just want to let you know that it's really quick. It's a little different. It's a little different style of bike. You know, more probably like a performance style bike. But I mean, yes, definitely quick. You know, might be something to think about someday. You know, especially if you're doing some commuting there around town. This bike would be the ideal bike that you want to go with. So, you know, there you go. There's my review on the electric bike. So, you know, that was a pretty good ride out there on that live wire. You got to hear my reaction a couple of different times. I told you how well I liked that. It was a really neat bike. I don't know if it's something, it would be something I would think about at one time. You know, if we're going to go out to the desert and do a lot of riding or boondocking and things like that, that would be some of my RV friends ought to start thinking about maybe like this live wire. You know, you got a lot of time. You can ride 140 miles on it. That's a long way to ride on a bike if you're just running up to the store or running around with it, you know, once you parked your RV, things like that. So I think that's pretty neat. I think we're going to go back and watch that video of that guy that traveled all the way from Chile all the way up to LA. I did see a little bit about that on YouTube. I didn't watch the whole show or all the scenes of that. Maybe we'll go back and watch some of that. But I mean, it was a really neat bike. It's fun, you know, kind of exciting.
Thanks for coming along today. Hope you liked that live wire. It was a really neat bike. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
And we'll see you next week.